maybe that's a conspiracy theory. I hope Mesmer has a good time. She deserves it. That's the fridge. I keep hearing about the fridge. Wait a minute, are we doing sentient AI mind control? What even happens in Atomic Heart? Pointed toes. It's the only time we're talking about toes. They're pointed. Hello, friends and gamers. So we still have an echo. So this entire video is going to be grating on all of us. Possibly for more reasons than one. Let's talk about it. So we're finally going to do the reaction video, the reaction recap, if you will, for the Reverse 1999/Atomic Heart collaboration patch. This is a half patch. If you remember the previous, I think it was 3.6. This is technically 3.7, but not. We will be getting 3.7 after this. And they did announce the 3.7 third anniversary live stream situation happening. And I still haven't even gotten into the Atomic Heart collaboration version because of the move. You can probably hear the echo on the audio. My office isn't finished. It's not even been started. So we have an echo. I put off recording this video because I was trying to get that fixed, and it's looking like I'm not gonna be able to get it fixed anytime soon. So we're just gonna have to deal. And maybe the echo on my audio, if you notice it, no you don't, but maybe it'll be funny in some parts. Just saying. But they did announce the 3.7 stuff, and it looks terrifying. I'm so excited. Anyways. By the way, I am a content creator for Reverse 1999. While this particular video is not sponsored, I am, like I said, a partnered content creator with Reverse 1999 and Blue Epoch, and will be receiving compensation for this video. But I don't know anything in advance about 3.7. Putting that out there, because I mentioned it. I feel like I have to bring these things up, because sometimes people think I know more than I do. I just love to speculate. I love noticing patterns. Anyways, this is not about 3.7. This is going to be about the Atomic Heart collaboration version. I did try to get my hands on a copy of Atomic Heart through my usual means, and I have not heard back yet. So, as per what we did going into the Assassin's Creed collaboration version last year, I am kind of treating this as a player nay. Player nay is something I do on the channel with every game I play at this point, where the game either goes onto my schedule, I have a year to finish it, I give myself an arbitrary year-long finish date, and if I don't finish it in time, there's a consequence, and I have a list of consequences. I have a lot of consequences I need to roll for because I have not finished anything this year. But moving really puts a damper on things. Anyways, nay obviously means it's a no from me. I'm skipping it. I'm not playing it. So we will be, at the end of this collaboration, effectively giving the game Atomic Heart a player nay. And if the collaboration is done well, it will get a play. The Assassin's Creed collaboration last year, I went into that expecting to only really like half of it. I loved both halves. In fact, I liked the half that I didn't expect to like, the Assassin's Creed 2 collaboration half. That was my favorite half, not the Greek mythology Odyssey one, which I was expecting to like more. So I have very high hopes going into this Atomic Heart collaboration, but at the same time, really don't, because Atomic Heart was not the IP I was expecting for a Reverse 1999 collaboration. I think on the surface, it does look like they've connected the two very well, because we have Laplace in Reverse 1999, which makes a lot of sense to collaborate with the Atomic Heart world. I'm not putting that out. Like, I'm not putting that down. It's just that from everything I've heard about Atomic Heart, it's like kind of raunchy from everything I've heard about it, but maybe I've just been hearing wrong things about it. Maybe it's not that bad. I wanted to try and play a little bit of Atomic Heart because I kind of knew a little bit about Assassin's Creed going into that collaboration. Atomic Heart, I've really only heard things from outside sources. I've not tried to play it myself. I wasn't really planning on playing it myself until this collaboration dropped. So I was trying to get some information on it, but I did not. So that's okay. This is going to be a pretty normal reaction recap then, all things else considered. We're going to go through the collaboration version PV. Then we are going to take a look at the trailer for the twins, which I was playing, I think, last patch, and I thought that the name for the twins that are already in Reverse 1999, I was like, have they always been called that? No, I think they changed their localized name for these twins. And maybe that's a conspiracy theory. Anyways, then we're gonna go down the Twitter account like we usually do and recap there. I'm also doing this in a different form. I'm doing this in the gacha recap format, like the OBS scene for that, because I did it a different way last patch and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. So this should work a bit better. I've recorded videos like this before and they've been fine. So I should like this when I go to edit it, because I never really know if I'm gonna like the layout for a video until I go to edit it. So here we are. I'm also putting off this PV. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I am. I've also heard nothing from the streets on this patch. Like, I I heard like stellar reviews all about the Assassin's Creed one last year. I've heard nothing. So I'm a little bit scared, but let's just, I gotta hit play, let's do it. If I need to turn the sound down, I turn the sound down. Look at that, sound's down. Okay. The 1999 license plate is cute, I will say that. Wait, do we have subtitles or is these auto-generated? That's auto-generated. Let me turn that off because auto-generated can get us into some hot water.
I think you might like it here after all, Mesmer.
Mesmer, oh yeah, Mesmer's involved. Yeah. I hope she has a fun patch. Mesmer's been through a lot. Honestly, everyone's been through a lot in Reverse 1999, especially a lot of the Laplace characters. I hope Mesmer has a good time. She deserves it. X, however, X is my brat son. We've been over this. I love him and hate him. He can have he can have the time he deserves. I'm kidding, that's my son. I'm kidding. So, I believe the concept of this patch, whereas with the Assassin's Creed one, X was doing something, and we got sent back in time. So it was technically the same timeline, if I'm not mistaken. I have not even touched the footage I recorded from last year's collaboration patch. I did play through the whole entire patch, but I have not touched that footage in recording yet. So I'm very close to editing that soon. It's just my editing timelines have gotten pushed back multiple times in the last year for various reasons. So with that one, I'm pretty sure we were in the same timeline, just in the past, or like a different version. I don't know. With this Atomic Heart one, it seems like, maybe with the Assassin's Creed one, we were in like a separate universal branch. Like it was entirely different worlds. And then this one, the Atomic Heart one, is maybe the same universe. Like if we're taking a flying car and not some weird time machine that X has concocted, I think it's in the same universe. So does that mean the Atomic Heart universe is like canonically now part of the Reverse 1999 universe and vice versa? Because Assassin's Creed, they did a good job of like separating. Like it's not the same universe. We just kind of accidentally got in a weird timeline switch situation. So I don't know what's going on with this one. I guess we'll find out by playing through it, but I keep putting off playing through it because I don't want to play through it with the echo. But now we have to have an echo, unfortunately, with this video. Okay, so I don't know a ton about Atomic Heart, like I said, but I do think these twins do ballet. I am trained in ballet, so it was not my primary focus of training. I was trained in ballet for figure skating. So if nothing else, I can talk about that. I can talk about how correct the ballet is, I guess.
Beautiful.
I am curious about it though. Like I'm curious about the ballet thing. What is that? Ugh. I don't like that. Your very own robotic friends. Okay. I'm seeing some things I might like happening. Also, we had our legally obligated 3D segment of the trailer.
Oh,
I might like the twins. That's the fridge. I keep hearing about the fridge. Oh my god. Are we doing mind control? Wait a minute. Are we doing sentient AI mind control? Is that what we're doing? Because I think Reverse could handle that plot line really well. I think they could do a good job with that. I like that. Are we getting a little cyberpunky with it? Because like I could like that. Okay. All right. Blue Opak never lets me down in a good. They never let me down. They're good at writing stories. What is that? Why is the guy taped down?
Please hurry. Hurtin.
Poor Mesmer. I'm like, I hope Mesmer has a good time. She's not having a good time. How did we end up here? Also, why are we doing like the something about Jupiter? I don't know the name. Wait.
You have great taste, kid.
We got a Baba Yaga house. What is happening? What even happens in Atomic Heart?
Let's roll.
How did we end up in like Grounded? How did we end up in a different game? I'm so confused. Polymerized Dreams. I'm so confused. I love this little guy though. This is my other son, my non-brat son from now on, going forward. This is my brat son, X, and this, whoever this is, that's my non-brat son. Thank you. I have heard about the fridge. That's like all I've heard about, quite frankly. I think I could like this though. There are protection detail. Okay, I don't have it full screen, so I can't totally see, but it does look like they got the positioning and everything right for the ballet poses. I do have to say that, which other games that have used like ballet inspirations don't always do that. So I do have to give them that. Like the finger placement looks correct, as well as pointed toes. It's the only time we're talking about toes. They're pointed. So I gotta give them that. Good on you. The twins, are they Russian? Okay. Okay. So that must be their insight. We lose the jacket. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I will say that. I have heard some things about specifically this combat trailer, and I'm curious if it's like still there. I would assume it's still there. I'm not gonna mention it though, particularly in team comp situations. Oh, like, okay, they get stepped on. You know, why does that not surprise me for Atomic Heart? I don't hate I don't hate the twins. I don't hate it. Nora is the fridge. This is our free collaboration character. 4-star spirit. Now, I know last year the 4-star character, I'm blanking on his name. I want to say it was Alexei, but like that's like a modern name, so I don't know. But it was Cassandra's brother. 4-star free unit we got last year. You had to log in a certain amount of times throughout the collaboration patch in order to get the free unit and all the extra copies of that unit. So I'm curious how they'll do it with Nora. I'm assuming we'll get that information in the little recap segment of the reaction recap. So fingers crossed on that, because I don't know how, and I've seen people I don't know if people aren't claiming Nora. I've heard about the fridge. The fridge is the source of not maybe all, but some at least of the raunchiness of the OG game, from what I've heard. However, I've heard people not claiming the fridge. And I don't know how you go about, like, is there like an event you don't do to not get the fridge? I don't know. I'm curious about the fridge. The fridge sounds like, you know, when you go to delete a gacha game off your computer because you're gonna like re-download the files or something, and it's like, we would hate to see you go. That's what the fridge sounds like. Oh, okay, a machinery-themed glimpse into the future. I'm assuming this is our garments. Yes, it is. So, oh, you got me there. You did. I do think I liked the Assassin's Creed garments better, but it's because the Assassin's Creed collaboration garments were mostly, if not all, I think they were all inspired by the back half of the collaboration patch, which was the Odyssey inspired, Assassin's Creed inspired. It was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so it's inspired by the Odyssey, right? There's a lot going on there, but it was Greek mythology, and so I really liked those garments. In this situation, it really is just kind of like futuristic themed, and so like you can't really beat the Greek mythology garments. You really can't with me. I do think the Black Swan twins garment, very close. If we had more of like this, you could have got me. But it looks like we are getting a garment for, I think that's Sputnik. I can't really tell. But that's probably our free one. Then we have garments for Anna Lee, Flutterpage, and obviously the twins inspired by Black Swan, which I adore this. Just from the little like thumbnail, I adore it. I think that's great. Oh, it's Brimley. Oh my God. I couldn't even wait, pause. I couldn't even tell that was Brimley. Which is Brimley? Brimley's Laplace, I think. So that does make sense, but I think Sputnik is also technically a Laplace. Thought Ranger for Brimley. The name is fitting, actually. Look at Anna. I love hers, actually. So we have Symbiotic Lily and I can't. Oh, Lily, Symbiotic Lily, because there's okay, it's a pun. Is there a lot of puns in Atomic Heart? Because if so, that's kind of fun and cute. That future everyone dreamed of, smelling of motor oil and metal. Well, I don't know about that one, bestie. I don't have Anna Lee on my account. I love her, but she's just one of those characters I don't have. I do think if I had her, I'd get this garment though. Same deal with Flutterpage. I have been trying to get Flutterpage like by losing a 50-50 and it hasn't worked yet. So Flutterpage is getting the unique garment, Atomic Alarm, which is not a pun. And it still is smelling of motor oil and metal. It's cute, but I think if I had Flutterpage, I wouldn't be crazy. I wouldn't go crazy for this one. I really like Anna Lee's better. I do think the animation they put into Flutterpages is wild, by the way. Flutterpage literally came out last year, and this is like leaps and bounds ahead of what we got with her originally. I do love this garment. I do. I'll give you that one. This is an advanced garment, programmed eulogy for the twins. I can't knock this one. This one's really good. I don't know if it's there's definitely some inspirations from like Black Swan in here, but I don't know. And obviously Swan Lake, Black Swan. But I don't know if that's like the full inspiration because it looks like there's something else going on here. Yeah, I really like this one. I do. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for the twins yet. I think the trial, the survey is gonna be the like deciding factor for that. But if I do pull for the twins, I probably will also purchase this garment because I do really like it. I'll give you that one. I do really like the twins garment. Well, I'm still a little bit wishy-washy on this patch. I do really like the twins garment. I have to give you that one. I have to fully admit to that. So we still have a tarot card garment happening in this patch. If you're new here, hi. For the last multiple patches in Reverse 1999, we'd be doing this thing, 0 to 21, garments where they are inspired by real life major arcana tarot cards. And if you are not new to Reverse 1999 and know of arcana, yeah, it's not lost on me that it's the same thing. Anyways, I really like tarot cards. So we're gonna guess which card it is because I don't know going into it like who the tarot card garment is for, so I like to try and guess who got the tarot card garment. It's fun. This might be one of the best ones. Also, it does immediately give it away right here. Usually it does not say which card it is inspired by, but it's in the name, so I was gonna be like, yeah, this is Justice. It's kind of like right there, which is probably why it says it. Anyways, this is stunning. Sentinel garment, weighing sin and justice, inspired by the Justice major arcana of the tarot cards. This is beautiful. She has a dragon, guys. I love dragons. This might be one of the, I'm buying this. I didn't get Marsha's because I was like, it's fine. I like her being a knight, quite frankly. I think that might be a hot take, but I like Marsha's knight apparel. I think it's really cool. Sentinel, however, this is stunning with like the long ponytail as well. Because my thing is I like Sentinel having her hair up. I think it is just like part of her character that I think of with her. Like I like the ponytail on her. I think she looks really nice with the ponytail. The long ponytail, like the long wispy, like Sephiroth-esque ponytail is so good. I'm obsessed with this garment so bad, and I will be purchasing that. I hope this is with the battle pass because I need this one. I actually do. God, it's beautiful with like the horns because it's dragon. Oh, and she has like the justice, the law scale. I'm obsessed. And the purple, I'm obsessed. This is so beautiful. It's so good. And this, oh, I love it. I love it so much. Oh my God, they got me. Had some hitters. They really had some hitters on the garments, and we still have one more for yearly bookmarks. Oh, Silver Isahite? What is this for? International Youth Day. Toto has joined us, by the way. I am in my office and he was in the living room. He has joined us. Toto's my dog, but he has joined us. He probably heard me screaming about Sentinel. Yeah, this is for generation. Is that generation or international? I think it's international. International Youth Day, which, you know, last time we had one for International Book Day or something, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense in Reverse 1999. We've had a lot of actually really well done classic lit references throughout the thing. So I was like, that's not fully. If any gacha game was going to do a garment for International Book Day, Reverse 1999 would be the one to do it. Toto has left us, by the way. International Youth Day, I think also makes sense just based on like the lore of Reverse 1999, especially the early chapters with all of the foundation story arcs, and like Verton goes through a lot as from a very young age. So I feel like International Youth Day also makes sense in this case scenario, but Book Day made more sense. Anyways, this one's for Wind Song, so I don't think I'm gonna purchase this one just because I'm not crazy about it. We also have a limited time re-release for past garment series. Those are going to be Wind of the New World, Palestana Heatwave, Along Route 77, Old Stories, New Perspectives, The Lost Dream, Victory in the Big Smoke, and The Unsinkable. These are the ones it lists. However, there could possibly be more once we get in game, and that'll be the next video that I'm gonna record tomorrow night. So yeah. And then we have more collab bonuses. The free Roaring Blessing gift, which I will take that. This is available from the 10th of July to the 13th of August. So this is actually available starting from the drop of this collaboration PV. Because I remember I saw people logging in, and I couldn't really log in at that time because of my move. It was kind of messing with everything. But I saw people logging in and just being like jump scared by free Roaring Blessing. So I do know about that now that it's being mentioned here. We have, what is Diaz? Collaboration banner bonuses. Okay, so we have a little bit of a cushion on the twins banner. So for every 100 summons and then your first 100 summons and then every 60 summons after, you can either get extra copies of the twins, like selected, up to 4 times, because then anything past that, you maxed out the character, bestie. There's nowhere going. You can't go anywhere from there. Or the suitcase impression. Used it to obtain a 6-star character of your choice from a random of Lautus. So you basically get a 6-star selector. Is it a 6-star selector? Use it to obtain a 6-star character of your choice from a random of Lautus. So it's a 6-star selector with a caveat. you can only pick it from one of Flautas. So it's like any 6-star beast character or any 6-star plant character. So it's kind of a little bit of a gacha still, but it is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. Anyways, what else do we got? Login to claim time limited 10 summons. This is login throughout the patch. You get a free Decatome box. They decorated the Unilogs also to look like the twins, which is really cute. And then Polymerized Dreams. I'm assuming this is our login. It says Unilog times 10. So you need to log in 10 days throughout the patch. I probably will not be getting all those Unilogs just because, like I keep saying, I don't have an office yet. So it's been really hard to use my desktop, and my laptop just cannot keep up with all the stuff I have to do on it right now. And okay, so Nora, you just have to log in to claim. I don't know if people are maybe like letting her rot in their inbox or something, because I've heard people about I've heard things about not claiming Nora. Like people just aren't claiming Nora. So also, did I say she was an inspiration character earlier? No, I think I said Spirit. I don't remember what I said. It's 9:30 at night. Workday Diary then? What is this? I don't know. What's Workday Diary? I will say there was a video about Workday Diary on the page. I wasn't gonna watch it for this video though, so if we need to watch it, we'll watch it. All right, we have a free cut to fit garment. Then this is basically a half off coupon for a garment of your choice currently in the shop. So you save 390 crystal drops. It's mostly like, and there's an extra bonus where I think if you use the cut to fit garment, so if you buy 3 garments, you just get the 1 cut to fit garment. One of your garments will be half off. If you buy 4 garments though, you get an extra bonus. I think that's how that works. So you get a 200 crystal drop discount on any garment, or a separate discount on an Unleashed garment, which, you know what, I think is the best one. That's not the twins garment, so that's cool. The twins one is the best. I think Unleashed right after that. Miracle Mart, new stuff. We will take a look at that, particularly in the patch video. And then Call from the Alma Mater is going to be our introductory preview event at the end of this patch for 3.7, which we'll talk about 3.7 separately later. Because 3.7, like I said, it looks kind of scary, but like in a good way. Looks like a narrative gut punch, which I think we need over here. More gameplay. What's our more gameplay? Back to Chalomi. I think this... So I guess the twins are Russian? So this must be an event for Atomic Heart related. Mains Bulletin is back. It's always back. I gotta do my Mains Bulletin. Focus Flashback is back again. We have Euphoria updates for Windsong and Lopera. And then we have the new Wilderness theme pack, Polymer Utopia. This is based on Atomic Heart. And that is it for our collaboration. Yeah, I didn't know Atomic Heart was Russian. Interesting. Okay, we also still have the trailer for the twins then here. Graceful Weapons, 2.5 minutes. And it's back to having multiple Arcanists. I guess that technically makes sense. I mean, the twins aren't Arcanists. Are the twins considered Arcanists? No, because we have non-Arcanist playable characters. That's not out of the ordinary. Because I guess also Ezio and Cassandra aren't Arcanists. This is where we get into like deep game lore where it's like, are they Arcanists? Discuss. Because like, I think the conclusion I came to with the Assassin's Creed one, because we were in different branches of the same universe, I was like, okay, they're not Arcanists technically, like on a technicality, but a different branch of the universe would call it something different. So hypothetically, they technically are their universe's version of Arcanists. Kinda, not really. What would the twins be? Is Lucy Lucy's an awakened Arcanist, correct? So would the twins also technically be their universe's version of awakened Arcanists? Or are the twins, if the Atomic Heart universe is now canonically part of the reverse 1999 universe, like they're in the same branch of the same universe, same timeline, would they also be awakened Arcanists? Discuss. Not in my comments though. Actually, you know what? You can do it in the comments. If we can have like a civil discussion, a seminar, if you will, civil discussion, you can go leave a comment down below. But if we can't be civil about it, I don't want to hear it. Anyways, Graceful Weapons. Let's watch. I'm hoping we have more ballet. Okay, I gotta turn off the auto-generated. That's on me. I use auto-generated subtitles in my everyday, but they're not always correct, and you sometimes get faux pas. So we're not gonna use them in the video. Oh no. I guess that's the weapon part. Oh, that's terrifying. Especially the hands detached. So that's one of the twins. I'm assuming they both have their own names. Yes, no. Like, do they have their own names? Or are they just the twins? But there's a lot we could unpack there. Like, there definitely is a lot we could unpack there of them just being called the twins. Left and right? Do they not have names? They're just left twin and right twin? The music is kind of going hard though, I gotta give you that. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. I hit my microphone. There's our legally obligated 3D segment. Disciplined. Sophisticated.
They definitely stand out.
They got a lot of 3D in this one, which makes sense because the OG game is in 3D. I did look it up. I've seen plenty of trailer for Atomic Heart, so I'm choking a little bit. It's fine.
Please be careful, Comrade Doctor.
Comrade Doctor. Because they're talking to Mesmer. Mesmer's Comrade Doctor. Whole.
Beautiful.
I do feel like they fit in well enough.
Want to go too close to them. Their claws.
I do think I would have wished we had more 2D, like live 2D animation though, because there was quite a bit of 3D. And I know they're doing that like as an homage to the OG game, but Assassin's Creed is also in 3D, and it was mostly, if not all, 2D. I think I just like the 2D style better for Reverse, so it's kind of like well,
Wait.
it works, but it also, I don't know if it's like they were rushed because this is a rushed out patch. I don't know. I also feel like I'm missing so much context from not having played Atomic Heart. I hit my microphone again as well. Okay, so they can do some sort of magic. So does that mean the twins are Arcanists? Are the twins awakened Arcanists? Also, was that the Foundation building? All messed up? Hold on.
To go. Forgive us, Comrade Doctor. Could you
No, elaborate on that.
secret?
Is Veritan Comrade Doctor? Veritan, I don't think Veritan's a doctor. I don't think she has a medical degree. I have so many questions, and I feel like half of them could be answered if I had played Atomic Heart, or even just like read the Wikipedia page, but we're going in blind. Okay, time for a recap. So we have to scroll down quite a bit, I believe. Also, there has been some really fun fan art tweets, and I will point them out. Because I've been seeing that like the tap to open up trend is happening again. It goes around on Twitter every couple months, and it's happening again. And I've seen the Reverse account has posted some really cool ones. I will say that I adore this card. I love it so much. We'll talk about it. We're gonna try to go through the recap pretty quickly, just because there's a lot of stuff to get through, and it's already been half an hour, and I have an echo on this video, and that already annoys me. So the less I have to edit with my echo, the better, because I will get annoyed very easily. Yeah, this was the video that we didn't watch that was like reminiscent of that one other event. Marcus is so cute, by the way. Anyways, I think it might just be a video. Okay, so that was from the Enigma patch. I never ended up getting Enigma on my account, by the way, because my move ruined everything. So collaboration special program happens July 8th. Nope, July 8th. It was July 8th. Okay. Or no, it was July 10th. I don't remember. I moved on the 13th, so you could see the dilemma happening here. I was in like packing hell at that point in time. So that's why I'm like very like, what's going on? I don't really know where we're at. So then this was the PV. We had the cutie little video. Okay, an Arcane Incident Department animation available on August 2nd. So we're getting a cutie little animation. Actually, I think August 2nd is the date for the 3.7 live stream. So that makes enough sense. Also, so I'm sorry, I got distracted. My old head K-pop fans will know what I'm talking about. There was a line in this that said, "Shake that brass." My old head fellow K-pop fans who have found themselves not as much of a K-pop fan in the new era, but like, oh, my fellow old heads out there, you know what you know. If you know, you know. And if you don't, I implore you to look up "Shake That Brass" and come back, because like that felt a little bit like a fever dream. Like looking back on that, it was a little bit of a fever dream. Anyways, there was an exchange code that expired on the 12th, and I did not put it in because I moved. I was up until like 3 a.m. that night. It was bad. My move was not fun. It could have gone worse, but it was not fun. We have our collaboration characters, then we have content overview time. So let's get some details. I also think it keeps getting messed up. Hold on, please hold. There we go. Okay, well, I don't want you zoomed in that much. There we go. Now we can scroll it. Yay! 1 out of 9, dear God. Okay, so Roaring Blessing, we have dates for that already. It's from the 10th of July to the 13th of August, which I believe the 13th of August is the final date for this patch. So we got what, like 2 weeks? These condensed patches stress me out, man. We got like 2-ish weeks. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be 2 weeks left. So that means I have less than 2 weeks to finish the content. We might not play the Atomic Heart collaboration patch, by the way. I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, realistically, we just might not play it. In terms of play or nay, then, if we don't get to it, I probably will just have to give it a play then and try it out. So I probably will just have to buy it then. Anyways, sign an event for Polymerized Dreams, 10 days for 10 unilogs across the 23rd of July to the 13th of August. So that August 13th is going to be that final date there. With time difference and things like that, though, with time zones, I would recommend wrapping everything up usually by the 12th. The Nora login bonus then goes until the 13th as well. Again, give a little bit of a buffer. So that was event 1, is to claim the collaboration character. Event 2 is called Light Labor, which goes again to the 13th. Complete designated tasks during the event to claim metal component, which can be accumulated to claim rewards. The event rewards including the 5 artifices of Nora, which is what you get to get the thing. Yes. Event 3 is Whack a Robo, that goes until the 13th. Hit as many hostile robots as you can within. This sounds fun. I can get metal components this way. This sounds fun. We're probably gonna do this in the patch video tomorrow, because if this is just like a whack-a-mole type, I like those. I used to be really obsessed with Overwatch, and then I got tired of it because I didn't like getting yelled at by 13-year-olds. So I'm probably really gonna like Whack-a-Robo. Not even gonna lie. Okay, page 2. Let's go. We have the Workday Diary, which is what I was. Oh my God, there's so many side events. What the heck? This is a condensed patch. What are we doing? I stand by the fact that we should have combined 3.6 and the collaboration patch. It would have made so much more sense, but we couldn't do that because we do the collaboration patch at the same time as the Chinese server, and there are multiple patches ahead now. So like, it doesn't work, but it would have made so much sense. And condensed patches stress me out, and I never have time for this stuff. Anyways, event 1 for Workday Diary is called Who's That Arcanist? This starts on August 2nd and ends on the 13th. Identify the character based on the clues in the eyewitness reports. Answer correctly to claim rewards. I probably won't. Just saying. Event 2 then is called the PLOS Employee Handbook, that also starts on the 2nd, and this actually goes until the 19th of September. So this goes through possibly even the next patch if we have another condensed patch. I don't think 3.7 is condensed though. So this will be ending sometime during 3.7. We get to read the PLOS Employee Handbook as it unlocks to claim rewards. So this is kind of like the preview events that we get for each new patch. It'll unlock daily, probably. Event 3 is then called the PLOS Aesthetics. This also goes until the 19th of September, and this is a daily login event. So then we have a free Decatone box that is claimable until the 13th for the twins. We also have the free Cut to Fit garment that is available until the 13th. The banner bonus we talked about already, and that is available until the 13th with the end of the banner in the patch. And then we have our collaboration story. So throughout history, people have always dreamed about the future. Among all these visions of the future, there is one built upon polymeric technology in a collective network, a technological utopia. Y'all know I got beef with a utopia, where humans are freed from menial labor and can devote themselves to the advancement of civilization. However, beneath the mechanical drumbeat of bright and bold progress, there are voices that have been left unheard. Voices of a forgotten child, his murdered parents, and many others. The time has come to listen to them as well. So they are going to be doing a little bit of a... what was it called? Hold on. Please hold. I have to look up a literary reference. Because the thing with I always make jokes. I got beef with a utopia because the thing about a utopia, and there's a lot of literature on this as well, is that everybody's idea of a utopia is, one, always going to kind of be different. So it's never going to be a utopia for everybody. And who upholds that utopia? There's always going to be somebody who takes the brunt of that, you know? And there is a story, I believe, by Ursula K. Le Guin that kind of goes into that idea that you have this utopia, this front-facing utopia on like the above ground, and then below ground, there is a singular child that is made to suffer for the upkeep of that utopia. The moral dilemma there then is, do you let this singular child suffer so you can have a better life? Discuss. That is my beef with utopias. So these two lines here, they're going directly into that. They're just strictly doing the utopia thing. I'm going to open another window though so that I can look up. Also, I do recommend pretty much everything Ursula K. Le Guin has written. No misses, no misses. Even like interview answer questions. So good. Yes, The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas by Ursula K. Le Guin, described as a 1973 short work of philosophical fiction with deliberately both vague and vivid descriptions. The narrator depicts a summer festival in the utopian city of Omelas, whose prosperity depends on the perpetual misery of a single child. So yes, this is what I've done. I have read this. This is what I'm talking about, but I always forget what it's called. Yeah. So they're it seems like they might be doing Omelas. It seems like they might be doing a sentient AI fighting back thing, which could be interesting. There's a lot of stuff happening here, but if we're gonna go full Omelas, I could like it. I will say I could like it. Also, happy I read that because now I know I should probably try and reread because it's pretty short, I think. How many pages is it? Hold on. Pull through Goodreads. How many pages is this? Remember it being quite short. 32 pages. Yeah, it's really short. Yeah, it's a short story. Yeah, okay, so you could read this in like one sitting. I probably will try to reread it before going into this then, because it's quite short. I always say I'm gonna reread literature before going into a reverse 1999 event. I never do, because it's like full novels. This is 32 pages, it's nothing. 32 pages is like, you could read that with lunch. So our collaboration story then, we have dates for. Story mode is going to go until the 12th, so I would pencil it in your calendars for the 11th of August, just for safety reasons. Hard mode will be opening up on the 30th of July, so 2 days from recording this, it's probably already open. Toto has joined us again. I hope he did not get into anything. The event shop will be closing on the 13th. We get an extra day for the event shop. That's pretty standard. And our rewards are going to be these Neuromed capsules that will then also be claimed and obtained through the International Polymer Summit, which is like the checklist event. If you do certain things throughout the event, you get more of these capsules, and then the repair station is going to be our shop. So that's what goes for the entirety of the patch. What we are focusing on in this shop then is going to be the Art of Adam's Psycube. That is going to be the 6-star Psycube, best in slot for the twins. And also I would focus on the Unilogs, obviously, the Polymer Utopia Islands, as well as I think they have the like cassette tape, so the music for the login screen, because you can change that in game. I think that's also probably available in the shop, and I've heard good things about the music, so I would recommend grabbing that as well. So that was part 1. We have 2 out of 3 here. Okay. Next, our collaboration banner will be going till the 13th. Our 6-star is going to be the twins, who are both star and mineral. I think this is our first character that is 2 different elements, which is very interesting. I hope we get more characters like this because that is a very interesting concept. And then our 5 stars on the banner are going to be Satsuki, who is a 5-star plant character, and Brimley, who is 5-star mineral and also has a garment this patch. So, I don't really use 5 stars anymore, but I trust my girl Satsuki. Love her. So I think it's fine. A lot of people are going to be pulling on this banner because it is the limited collaboration banner. I should probably point out if it's not here. Yes, and I quote, "The Twins is a new collaboration character and will be exclusive to the collaboration banner Atomic Heart. After the event ends, there will be no other way to obtain the Twins for the time being." They said the same thing after the Assassin's Creed collab, and we have not seen those characters since. So I will probably end up pulling on the Twins banner just because of FOMO, and I don't recommend doing things because of FOMO. So if you don't have the pulls, don't go crazy. I might spend a little bit of money, but I have enough disposable income to do that. So don't follow my lead. Thank you. I will say I did get very lucky last year during both collaboration banners, and I got Ezio and Cassandra really early on. So I'm not saying the luck is better on the collaboration banners, but I like to believe that it is. We have Ripples on the Water, a scam banner happening for the entirety of this patch. Don't pull on this. I'm begging you, don't pull on this. You can do whatever you want with your pulls, but this is an ongoing collaboration banner. Don't pull on this. Don't do it. But if you are so inclined, the designated group on this banner is Windsong, Lopera, Regulus, and Unlead Tooth Fairy, Isolde, and 6. Don't pull on it. Pull on the collaboration banner instead. That's all I'm saying. All right. We also are going to have another scam banner, Yearning of the Water. A rerun from August 1st to the 14th. So this will actually go a day into the next patch for Igor and Huguang. As much as I love Huguang, you know, I might pull on this if I get the twins. Sorry, I just bent back my nail. I might pull on this if I get the twins early, because I never got Huguang earlier. But if I don't want Igor. I don't want Igor. Maybe we'll throw a 10 pull down and call it a day on that one. But I want Huguang. I don't want Igor. Did I come to terms with not despising Igor during his character story thing? Yes, I did. But like, still, But yeah, that is the don't pull if you did not get the twins yet. That is my recommendation. So we also have the enhancement system upgrades for Winsong and Lopera, like we said. There's more here, and then more content. So this Cholomi event goes to the 13th, and this is how you get Brimley's garment, as well as the new fully amplified 6-star set cube, the Dance of Science. I don't know who that's for, but it does look like you have to finish stage 16 of the Atomic Heart collaboration event in order to do the Nature of Being. So there is a stipulation on this one. I don't know if there's 16 is all stages. I kind of hope it is, because if it's any longer than that, we're going to be in for it. But yeah. Polymer Utopia is in the Wilderness theme pack. This will be available for the entirety of the patch and will permanently be removed after the event ends with no other way to obtain it. Get your stuff now. Roar Jukebox. So unfortunately, the jukebox garment this time around is not the tarot card garment, so I'm going to buy it out of the shop. I prefer when the tarot card garments are jukebox battle pass garments, because then you get extra rewards on the battle pass, not just the garment. I do think the battle pass garment is a better bang for your buck, but I don't know if I even have Wind Song, quite frankly. I don't think I do. I really like Sentinel's garment though. Like they had to paywall that one. They really did. Anyways, technically the jukebox garment is also paywalled, but yeah, battle pass, the usual. Next slide, we have focused flashback updates. I heard a lot of smack on focused flashback last patch, but I didn't have time to do it because of my move, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Thank you. Greetings from the suitcase. This is a returnee invite event mains bulletin. I gotta work on that. Call from the alma mater will be opening on the 6th of August and ending on the 13th. This is the preview event for next patch. And we still gotta look at stuff. The new collaboration garments, we have Flutterpage, the twins, and An Lee. And Brimley's is free if you do the event thing. But there's a caveat on Brimley's being free, because you have to do the entire collaboration event, and then you can get it if you do the entire other collaboration event. So yeah. Also, we have the Sentinel garment, which is so good. That's going to be a $10 garment, which is standard for the most part. The battle pass tier that gets you the battle pass garment is also about $10, so that's nothing new, nothing crazy. Past garments back in store. The returning garment series then are going to be in full the horror show, On the Red Land, The Lost Dream, Constructivism in Concept, Wind of the New World, 16-Bit Revelry, Along Route 77, Palestana Heatwave, Victory in the Big Smoke, The Unsinkable, Old Stories, New Perspectives, and 64 in Black and White. So that's most of the big ones. And then I think this is just everything new in the shop, so we don't really have to look at that one. There also was a 10 free summons post the special program, but this is claimable until the 13th of August, so that is still claimable. I think that was actually mentioned in the special program, actually. Why is it letting me edit the image? Go away. Why did that come back? That wasn't there when I started recording this video. We have the collaboration banner bonuses. We have the collaboration character login bit, free roaring blessing that jump scared people. I think Toto found a dead bug in the corner and he's trying to eat it. That's kind of gross. Toto, that's gross. Why are you doing that? Okay, 20 summons in total. That is a little bit not correct because you do have to log in multiple times. All right. We have Cut to Fit Garment. We have the version input compilation page. We have then the trail. That's the trailer for the twins. We have their photos here. So this is going to be their standard look. And then we have is that their insight? Unsure, because it's the same. Maybe this is their insight here. Because I think one of them loses the jacket, correct? Yeah, okay, that's the insight. Okay. They get like, okay, yeah. So this is their normal garment, and this is their insight garment that they get at like insight 2. I always forget if it's insight 2 or 3 or 1 even, particularly because I just upgrade my characters and lose track of when they get the new fun garment. I know it's bad. I just upgrade them and don't pay attention. So we get to keep the jacket, but they get fun new leotards. Fun. I actually do like their insights, especially because we have more of the ballet bit, and I do enjoy that. New archetype intro, Conduit. Conduit characters use energy in battle to activate their conduits and cast corresponding incantations. We don't have time to deal with that right now, quite frankly. We have our storyboard for the twins. We'll take a bit more of a look at this in the patch video. From the 1950s, these characters, okay. We have their skill introduction here then. Again, we'll take a look at this in the actual patch video. I haven't done a character kit specific video in a long time, but we might actually end up having to do one for the twins. I don't know if it's totally necessary and relevant though, because it's not like content you can go back to, because there's not going to be another chance to pull for the twins, you know? We have the gameplay introduction for the Cholomi event, and then Nora here. So this is going to be Nora's normal look, and then this is the insight look, which is interesting to say the least. Also from the 1950s. And we have that. We have the garments video that we already kind of saw. So this was actually pre-patch. So Welcome to the Future was the introductory event during 3.6 that we already did. We have the garment for Flutter page for the twins, which I still love this. This is stunning. Even if like I said, even if I'm wishy-washy on the patch and the collaboration itself, the garment is stunning. Focused flashback. We don't talk about focused flashback here. Focused flashback scares me. We have the garment for Sentinel, which is also stunning. I love it. Main's Bulletin. We don't talk about Main's Bulletin right now either. I'm so behind. And then we got that. And then we have the Euphoria info. We got 3-day countdown to Nora. Winsong garment stuff. Countdown event stuff. This is already over, I think. Yeah, it ended. Some previews into the Miracle Mart update, which we will take a look at in the patch video. We have the twins countdown art, which this is actually beautiful. I will say that. I don't know if we had countdown art last year, but this is gorgeous. Thought Ranger garment for Brimley. We have the Wilderness Pack thing, and then the day one countdown art with Veritan. Again, this is really, really cool. We have the Extreme Talent video for the twins, which we're not going to watch. We're just going to take a look at their kit in the patch video. They got the maintenance announcement. They got, the overview of free stuff. Then patch went live. Then banner went live. Then the Ripples on the Water Scan banner also went live. And there is a creator contest ongoing for this patch. I will not be entering because it's not for my type of content. Toto is playing in my office again, and it's all boxes. BRB. Toto wants to go to sleep. He wants to cuddle. I am working, Toto. Okay. So the categories are drawing, then there is music and video, but this is not my type of video. This is like animations and things like that. It's not my type of video. It's not this video. I'm not entering. But if you are more creative than I, this is for you. There's also a meme and text category this time around. So yeah. Also, they are doing content creator recruitment. Yeah. Join us. Okay. Where's my dog? Guys, I lost my dog. I think he went back to sleep. Okay. I'm gonna hope he's not getting into anything. We have stickers. Stickers. They're cute. Crispy Critter is cute. Whenever we do stickers, I used to tag myself. I do really like this academic heavyweights one. This one's fun. Mesmer with the baguettes staring at X begrudgingly. I kind of like that. BRB, I gotta go check on my dog. I hear him getting into something. Never mind. Toto has a chair he really likes, and it's in the living room right now. It's supposed to be in my office. And he was just I heard the thing he was getting into. He jumped on the chair. He's so cute. I love my dog. Okay. This is stunning. Listen, as much as I might have thoughts on the collaboration itself, they are kind of knocking it out with the visuals. There was a little bit too much 3D in the trailer for the twins, but everything else has been really nice. I think it's because I'm a sucker for a good ballet, and they like did it well. You know, like they got the positioning right and everything, like the hands and the feet. They did a good job with that. So I'm like, I mean, you got me there. I know there's like a narrative that ballet and like opera is dying, but if you do it well, it looks so good. I'm a sucker for it. This is cute. Cutie chibis. Oh my god, wait, are they having Veritan do ballet? That's so funny. I want to see that. Honestly, truly though, Veritan's been through enough. Free my girl Veritan. There's a Discord event ongoing until the 12th of August. I don't use Discord as much as I probably should. Then this is the EP, which I've heard very good things about the music from this patch, but I don't want to get demonetized because technically this is not from Reverse. This is from, that's my son, look at him. This is from, what is it, Mundfish? Yes. Book of Wise rerun banner for Flutter page. This is a scam banner that goes until the 11th of August. Was this listed? Was this listed on the version overview? I don't think it was. Oh, this started like today because I'm recording this. Yeah, this started today. I'm recording this on the 28th. They announced the winners for the 3.5 fan work event. And then we have these fun little like tap to view. This is stunning. By the way, I do not know the original artist, but props to them for doing a great job. There's another one, which again, stunning. And we have Dev's broadcast for the 3rd anniversary. This was posted yesterday, so I haven't really gotten a good look at this yet. The 3rd anniversary and 3.7 preview program then will be on August 2nd. I don't know if we're going to be covering that. What does my schedule look like? Because usually I don't cover preview programs and like special programs anymore just because it's easier for me to hold on. I keep putting in my passcode wrong. Let me pop open my calendar because I feel like I probably have something on the 2nd, quite frankly. The 2nd's a Thursday. Ugh. Oh, wait, that's July. Never mind. Okay, it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday? Really? And it's early in the morning for me. Ugh, brother, ugh. I don't think I'm gonna be around for that. I might watch it after the fact though. We'll see. I haven't, like, it's easier for me to just not cover preview programs and special programs and things like that just because they are, first of all, but o'clock in the morning for me. And second of all, it's easier for me to just do a video like this kind of recapping everything. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We probably will do it. It might just be a little bit delayed. Like this, oh my, I don't want to talk too much about the new version, but like, y'all, I'm scared, but in like a really good way. It just looks so good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It looks so good. Okay. This video is not for 3.7. So we're gonna keep it moving and grooving and go find something fun to end on. I think we can just like end on this, quite frankly. I was gonna like go open up a money shot in one of the videos, but like this would be the money shot. So yeah. I think I actually probably will like this. I do think I'm gonna go reread Omelas to fall asleep tonight, just so I have that fresh in my mind, so we can go into the collab story guns blazing. I do hope it's only 16 chapters though, because if I have to do two parts per video, that'll be 8 videos just about. So that's not horrible. If I like lock in and drink a lot of water, I could do that in a day. I think I did like 9 hours of the Assassin's Creed collaboration in a day last year. Fine, we'll figure it out. If we have to speedrun, we have to speedrun. It's fine. I know I'm not gonna, if they're going the route, I think, with the Omelas and the sentient AI and all that, I know I'm gonna want to dig into it. And I trust Blue Epoch with a story that is tackling difficult subjects and is getting like philosophical with it. So I think I'm gonna like it. I do think I'm gonna like it. Doing this via Atomic Heart is an interesting flex, but all right. I'm a little lost, but all right. I think we'll have fun with it. Also, I need to keep this open to the end of the video. I think we'll have fun with it. I think it'll be interesting. Do I think there's gonna be a lot of I'm laughing because it's absurd, not because it's funny? Yes, most likely. But we're gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be great. And my backlog of the stuff I need to edit is so bad that we'll probably have the content up on the channel next year. Yay! I'm gonna end the video here before we start getting existential with it. Too existential with it. That is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. I hear my dog getting into something again. I think he jumped off the chair and I should probably deal with that. So good luck on everyone's polls for the twins, because the version is already going. I'm going to record my polls tomorrow, or what polls I can do, because I haven't logged in a minute. Whatever I can do. But as always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!